Well, Cam, thank you so much for taking the time out of your day to come down and sit with us. Just for some feedback, what was your greatest takeaway from working with myself, Carson, and the other guys here at AXA?
I didn't know how expansive AXA was and being able to get that policy for
Sure.
my wife and our kids. That it's big weight off my shoulders.
Yeah.
Honestly.
Yeah, I really, I love walking my friends and family through the different types of life insurance. And really, to your point, it gives them peace of mind at night that they can sleep a little bit easier knowing they've got something in place. God forbid something should happen.
Right.
So I want to take 2 minutes to kind of touch base and move into how you can really help me. Because
Okay.
to be honest with you, man, I really need your help right now.
Of course.
Guys in my line of work, advisors, they typically spend about 90% of their time out there prospecting for new clients.
Mm-hmm.
And that only leaves 10% of their time every week in order to make sure that they can help their existing clients.
Mm-hmm.
And that's not really beneficial to the existing clients or the best use of the advisor's time.
Right.
So my clients have been helping me, and I've been fortunate that they are, in trying to reverse those numbers, where I'm spending a lot of my time helping the existing ones, making sure they're being taken care of, with spending as little time as possible going out to kind of network. Because cold calling is the worst thing on the face of the planet.
Yeah.
Prefer not to do it.
Mm-hmm.
And that's where you would come in.
Okay.
Ultimately, I like working with guys who are young professionals, young mom and dads. You're a professional getting out in the workforce over at AT&T. My question would be, who would I get in front of, or who could you get me in front of that would benefit from the same conversation that we had?
Okay. Well, I just started at AT&T, so I'm not too close with anyone yet, but I could reach out to the guys in the cubicles around me. There's like
Perfect.
2 or 3 guys, David and Steve. I can get you their contact information.
Great.
But I don't know how receptive they'd be, just because I don't know what their financial situation is.
Right.
So.
And so to that point, whenever we first started talking, remember when I reached out to you, it was just a low-key call where you kind of said, hey, would love to kind of introduce you to what I do in my practice,
Right.
ultimately kind of debrief on what I've been up to.
Mm-hmm.
Wasn't really ever a sales call, wasn't ever trying to push anything on you. Kind of be the same way.
Okay.
Ultimately, 3 things are going to come about from the guys you'll speak with. They'll say, hey, Cameron's a great guy, I'm down to meet with you, want to give you that conversation. They'll say, hey, Cam's a great guy, but I'm really busy right now, not really looking to do it. Or Cam's a great guy, but I'm not interested at all.
Okay.
All 3 of those things are fine. It's just I need to be out in front of people. And if I can kind of cater my focus to where they're friends of friends, they end up being friends of mine as well. And ultimately, that would mean the world to me.
Okay, yeah.
So I know you mentioned that you were also going to church every day, or every Sunday. So who do you go to church with?
I go with the family that lives next door to us.
Okay.
They're a couple years older than us, but we in the same field. He just works at a different company, but yeah, I can give you what's his name? His name's David too. His number.
Sure.
I'm also in a basketball league. I've been playing with the same guys for about 2 years now.
That's
I'm pretty
awesome.
close with them. I can give you their numbers. I know they'd be
Perfect.
interested.
Yeah. Great. What time do you typically go play basketball with them?
We go pretty early on Saturdays. We go probably just before all the younger kids get there and
Yeah.
it gets too crowded and you have to
Yeah.
wait for games.
I get that. Yeah.
So,
Okay. Well then, young wife, mom and dad. Who do you guys go out on double dates with whenever you guys get the opportunity?
my friend Will.
Will.
Okay. We've known each other since high school, so I can definitely put you in touch with him.
Perfect. Now, this is going to be a little awkward part of the conversation here because you have to apologize. I did a little bit of stalking on LinkedIn.
Okay.
Came across a list of people you work with at AT&T.
Right.
And a list of people you used to work with over at Raytheon.
Mm-hmm.
Who on this list would you recommend that I not get in touch with?
Not Bill.
Okay.
He's a jerk. I didn't really enjoy working with him.
Sure.
Diane, same thing. Just kind of a bitter person. But the other 8 or so people on here, you feel free to contact them.
Great. Well, what I can do is, it's Wednesday today. Give you the weekend to get with the guys on your basketball league, get with the guys in your office, get with the guys that you kind of touch base with, because I would prefer you rather let them know, hey, you're going to get a call, expect a call from my financial advisor.
Right.
They're just trying to reach out, trying to, get in touch with you all for 20 minutes. It would go along a lot better if I'd rather just me calling them out of the blue. So I would appreciate if you'd kind of do that for me.
Okay.
and then I'll touch base with you on Monday morning just to see if you got a chance to speak with everyone, and then, do you mind if I use you as a character reference whenever I make that call,
Yeah.
that introduction?
Yeah,
Say,
don't mind.
hey, you know, we have a mutual friend, Cam, great guy, said, you should definitely talk to this person, and I want you to promise me that you'll make time to call him.
Go
So,
for it, yeah.
Okay, perfect. Well, Cam, thank you so much, man.
No problem.
Means the world.
No problem.